Welcome back to the Stumpf Moving and Storage YouTube channel. Today we are in historic Wheeling, West Virginia at the Capitol Theater. Our crew is currently moving a Steinway Model D concert grand piano. This piano comes in at almost 9 feet long and 1,000 pounds and costs roughly $150,000. The piano was rented by the Wheeling Symphony and was delivered earlier in the week. Today, our crews are just picking it up and bringing it back to storage. One of the main reasons we do these videos is to educate people on how a piano is professionally moved. You'll notice here that we place a burlap pad over the keys and the music rack, and then we close the lid. There is a common misconception that the lid needs to be removed when a piano is moved. That is completely false. The lid helps protect the inner workings of the piano, and when placed on the piano board properly, will not be damaged. The next thing we'll do is pad the lid. We use regular movers pads. They're high quality and cover large surfaces. Once the piano is padded, we use large rubber bands to keep all of the pads in place. The next thing our crew does is take a folded moving pad and place it underneath the lyre. This will give us leverage to take the first leg off of the piano and allow us to bring the piano down onto its side. Now, there is a common misconception within the industry about this specific technique. A lot of people believe that you cannot do this and that it will damage the lyre, and that is absolutely false. However, there are times that you do not want to use the lyre for this technique, but that typically comes if the piano is older or very ornate. Most pianos that we move, especially pianos that are rentals, are much stronger and in very good shape, so they could handle this specific technique. Now our crew is going to go ahead and remove the first leg, and we're going to gently place the piano onto its side. And this is typically the part of the move that can get somebody hurt. We want to make sure that everybody is aware of where their hands and feet are at all times. Once the piano is all the way on its side, our crew transitions to the opposite side and pushes the piano all the way up. At this time, you'll notice they're going to shift it closer to the board. This is to ensure that the lid overhang is flush against the board. Next, they'll push the piano all the way up against the butt of the piano board. And finally, they'll finish padding the piano and strap it to the board. Once the piano is fully strapped and secured to the board, we will use a two-man lift technique for this specific type of piano. The piano is lifted into the air, and the third team member is tasked with keeping his foot behind the butt of the piano to ensure that the piano board will not slide. Once the piano is up in the air, that third team member then places the dolly underneath the piano board. This is also very critical, as the dolly must be placed centered on the piano's weight. Well, we appreciate you watching the video, and if you've learned something, if you got any value out of it, please feel free to hit that like button. That way we know we're doing a good job and to keep bringing this kind of stuff to you. While you're at it, subscribe to the channel so you don't miss out on any of the videos that we have just like this one. If you're interested in learning a little bit more about us, who we are, and the services we provide, you can find us on Instagram and Facebook at Stumpf Moving. You could also find us on the World Wide Web at www.stumpfmovingandstorage.com. And until next time, guys, thank you very much for watching.